Christmas mani. I started doing stuff with it so that way the video would be a bit shorter. I was doing a bunch of hole punches, so I wanted to get those punched out before we started. And then I'm also gonna do French tips on the thumbs, so I cut those out as well. This is another mixed mani from Alex, and it has Hollyback Girl, Lust-embourg, and Dublin Classic in it. So what I decided is that because we have our holly berries here on my thumbs, we're gonna make our own holly berries. So to do it, I used this leaf hole punch, and I thought this one looked most like a holly berry leaf, so I did all the green punches in that, and then I used my medium-sized hole punch to make the berries, and then my 5/8 hole punch to make my strips into French tip ones. So I have all that already done and prepped, so that way we're ready to go. I have down my aisle 21 peel off base, and then my Orly bonder. By the way, if you're new here, I'm Heather. I am a ColorStreet stylist, but more importantly, I'm a nail addict. I love all different kinds of strips, and I do my nails quite frequently. Right now, I've been doing them daily, to every other day during the Christmas time. And I will be doing the same thing during New Year's time. I'll be doing a manicure every day leading up to New Year's Eve. And then I'm gonna go back to a bit less frequent filming, doing like every 2 to 3 days, there'll be a new video. So if you like nail strips and manicures and endless chatter, you come to the right place. So if you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here, thank you for coming back. I appreciate you. And if you are not subscribed, I hope you'll consider subscribing. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So, there was a tiny pinky in the green, which I think is Dublin Classic. I used it to punch out my leaves. So I'm using this other green as a, just to do my pinkies with, even though it's big. I would rather have my strip too big and kind of cut off the edges than too small. So this strip is a bit big for my finger, but we are gonna work it out. It's really pretty color. I say that in a like surprised voice because I tend to not like the solids as much. I'm more of a glitter girl, but I surprisingly really like this color. So I'm happy about that. Is this too loud? I feel like it's really loud. But it is also right next to my ear, so. And I'm essentially next to your ears because I am right up by the microphone of my phone. So hopefully you hear me more than the music. But I like to have background music because sometimes I get concentrating and I stop talking, and I hate silence on these. It's weird. So I usually have some kind of background music going. Today it is a jazzy Christmas channel. So this was going to be my last Christmas mani, but I have decided that I'm going to do one more. After watching Miss Stacy's live yesterday, I decided I need to try the snow globe. So this was planned to be my last one, and technically it will be the last one before Christmas. You'll see this one on Christmas Day. But I am going to have another one go up the day after Christmas with the snow globe. Don't stick to my nail, please don't stick to my nail. Oh, I hate when it does that. Okay. So I'm gonna do the blue themed mani that I wanted tomorrow, and I will make a snow globe in it. And we'll see how mine comes out. I'm gonna use the over the moon overlay instead of Stacy used Home Sweet Home. I'm gonna use Over the Moon, which has a bit bigger glitter in it, and it's more sparse. So it may, we'll see how it looks with that. So I'm excited to do that. I was wanting to do a blue themed mani. I have some other things that are going to be in it besides just the snow globe. So that I really wanted to use. So I'm excited to do that one. And then that'll be what I have on my nails for Christmas. So yeah, and I'll take a day or two. Well, no, probably only a day, because that one's going to go up the day after Christmas. So, although I've got these scheduled out, so I'll have a couple of days off where I'm not filming, and that manicure will stay on. So that one I'm not going to do with the peely base, because I want it to stay on for a little bit. And this one I have the peely base under. So, and you can make the peely base last for a while. If you go on Stacy's channel, I know she has a video where she left her nails on longer with the peely base to test like how long you could actually make it with it. And I'm trying to remember, I think she made it a week and then took it off just because she couldn't handle having it, you know, in true nail addict style. We don't like to have our nails on that long. So, you know, that was, a week is a long time. So she was able to get a week out of it. And she does a good video too about putting it on, like how to put it on to get it to last for you. So you should check that out on her channel. If you go and look at her video list, I'm sure you will find actually multiple videos on the peel off base. So I do have one on mine too, but she's very good at it. So sorry, this is like being stubborn over here. It doesn't want to come off because this side of my finger is extra dry, so it's really sticking good to it. I don't know why this particular pinky on this side always gets like extra dry skin during the winter. So that's a really pretty green, isn't it? I've never used this one before. It's definitely, it's a really pretty green. I like it. Come off. Jeez, criminy, it didn't come off. All right. And then I've also never used Lust-embourg, but I think it's very pretty. I like the sparkle in it. So I've used a couple of reds in the last few manicures that I'd never used before. So this one, this Lust-embourg one, has like some purpley sparkles in it versus like A-lister, which was in the one I did yesterday, has the like gold and silver sparkles. And then like Santa Baby had all red. It has the micro glitter, but it was all red. There was no different color ones. So a lot of different reds, and I am in love with all of them. I don't think there's a bad one out of that whole bunch that I just listed. Can also, they have Crantastic, Crayon-tastic is also a super fabulous sparkly red that I love. I think we have a lot of good reds, actually. A lot of good sparkly reds that just make me happy. And then there's a lot of good reds, too, that are without sparkle, like Carmine Shine. Y'all know. As soon as I used it, I was in love. So there's that one. I love that. That's a solid color. I typically do not care for solids, but Carmine Shine is like the best. I actually did just a full mani with that. All just red nails. It was the best. I loved it. So I've started a mini hoard of that one. I like reds in general. I'm a red girl. I like purples. Honestly, I like most every color. Greens, oranges, blues. I like a lot of different stuff. I love a good neutral. A good neutral strip makes my heart happy too. And we have a lot of good neutrals. They just came in the new, this season they have out the, I'm going to move this because I'm afraid I'm going to knock my punches off while I'm doing my other nails. So this, in the fall collection that just came out, they had Toffee Nut, which I like. It's a little too pale for me, but I like it. My favorite kind of neutral, like skin tone type one is Giza Sands. It's a little bit darker. For me, it matches my skin tone pretty well. And I really, really, really love Giza Sands. That's also a solid, just a solid neutral. I love it. Yeah, this is a good red. It's really pretty. Okay. So until we get to the thumb, we're just doing kind of basic strip application. Put them on. I use one strip for 2 fingers usually because my nails, especially right now, my nails are super duper short. I broke a lot of them. And then I cut the others to kind of be a little closer to the broken ones. Sorry, my back is like, very stiff today. All right, so now let's see. I'm wondering, I've never used this. Some of you probably have because I know it is an older set. I'm wondering how sheer this is. I'm guessing it's probably pretty sheer. Oh. No, not at all. I'm kind of shocked. It looked like it was going to be one of those sets that's very sheer. And it's really not. So, interesting. Okay. I have a feeling I'm going to be sad to take this one off too. But I'm also really excited about the blue manicure. I can't wait to do it. Especially the little snow globe. I think it's going to be super cute. But I really like this. This is a very, very pretty set. I like the way the colors are matched and whatnot. It's a good one for sure. Hollyback Girl's pretty. I love the silver sparkle and then the berries and leaves. It's really pretty on. I wasn't sure, just kind of, like looking at the strips in the package, how I was going to feel about it. But I really like it. It's a pretty, pretty set. So, yeah. I like this one a lot. I'm going to have a hard time taking it off. it definitely would have been a good one to leave for Christmas time. With the holly berries on it and stuff. It's definitely a super Christmassy one, but I think it's also a little more sophisticated with the holly berries versus like a Santa or, you know, a Rudolph or something like that. That might be a little bit more like kitschy kind of Christmas, right? I think the holly berries go a little more sophisticated. I like it. It's pretty. My one that I'm going to be putting on for Christmas is definitely going to be very kitschy. It's going to be very childlike, I think. So it'll be fun. I was already kind of thinking about it, and then when I saw Stacy's snow globe yesterday, I was like, oh my gosh, that's what it needs. The one that I was thinking about, because I was actually going to wait and do it after Christmas. Well, it will be after Christmas when you guys see it, but it just kind of made up my mind that I needed to do it now. So, let's see how this with the single berry looks. I think that's going to be cute too. I just love all the sparkle. The sparkle in it is just, it's like nail wall to nail wall glitter. So I like it a lot. So most of my Christmas presents that I bought should be coming today and tomorrow. I think I've said that a million times already, but I'm excited for them to get here so I can get them wrapped, because I want to get it done. Even though I'm usually a Christmas Eve wrapper, I get just anxious until I've got it finished. So the sooner I get it done, the better. I even ordered my Christmas paper online too, because I didn't want to go back in the store. I try and do everything I can online and do pickup or, you know, delivery straight to the house. So I have a lot of stuff that I use just regularly on auto delivery from Amazon. And then the things that I can't do through Amazon auto delivery, I do grocery pickup at Walmart, so I don't have to go in. Whenever I forget or I don't have time because I need something right away, I always regret it, having to go in and deal with all of the people in the store. I don't like it. It's no fun. All right, so this is so pretty. Yeah, I like all of these sets. They're really pretty. I don't have a complaint about any of them. They're super cute. They go really well together, I think. I love the sparkle. The sparkle in Hollyback Girl is like really just, it's got big glitter, it's got little glitter, it's just all glitter all day. Okay. All right. And then I had 2 thumb strips, so I used just one side. I did the cutout. You guys have seen me do this a couple times already, so I'm not worried about showing it to you. If you want to see it, you can go back a couple of videos. There's several videos where I did how to make any strip a French tip using your 5/8 hole punch. So, but I did this so that I had a nice big curve to put on my nail. This is definitely a very sheer strip. But I think once it's on my nail, it's okay. So I'm not gonna worry about it. When you have a sheer strip like this, you could do a double layer to make it not as sheer and like the color a little deeper. The color will change if you do a double layer. It will be more, it can make it like a nice deeper color, you know? So, but I'm not gonna do that because again, I'm not leaving this for, it's gonna be on for a day. I'm a little upset at what I just did there though. It ripped farther down, so I've got a little bit of nail exposed, but I have another whole strip I can use to patch it a little bit on the corner there. So. Okay. I'm actually gonna put that right now, like right there. And then I will just cut this off. Because I don't need much of this here. Before we clean that up. When I do a French tip, I do like to do kind of one side to the other. So I usually will put down the one side, bring it across to the other side. I put that down a little farther than I intended, but that's okay. Can't use my other thumb for this one, so I'm gonna have to use my orange wood stick here to get off this extra. And then we're gonna do our little holly berries and then we're done with this one. And I think we might make it in the 30 minutes. I've been trying to get down to 30 to see if I can do it, because I tend to be like 45 to an hour for my videos, which I know is pretty long, so trying to do them faster for you guys, but it's hard. There we go. And then once I put my top coat on that, you won't even notice that I did a little patch here, because it'll kind of just blend in. All right, so now the holly berries. How do I want to do it? Do I want leaves up or leaves down? Let's do leaves up, I think. So we're going to take these little guys here and take them off the backing. There we go. Okay. And I want it, I'm gonna turn this around here. go, because I want it like this. Cute. This little bit's making me crazy right here. Okay. And then I punched more than I probably need because I wanted to make sure that if I messed any up, I had some backups. So I punched out quite a few, as many as I could with each strip basically. So the green one, I have a few less because it was a smaller strip than the red. Ugh. Sometimes placing these is hard if they don't want to stick down to your nail because you only have the one hand to do it with. All right, now let's try our berries with it. Let's see. So I want one like right here. There we go. And then another one. Here. And I'm going to overlap them a little bit. And then one more. And then since I have them, and it seems to be working, I might do another little set here of leaves coming off the other end. Or maybe just one. Yeah, I think that looks cute, don't you? I say, as if you can answer me. All right, now let's move on to the fun of doing our non-dominant hand. I should have started with the non-dominant hand and worked over to the easier one, but oh well. So the hole punches, all of them I got on Amazon. You can find them all pretty easily if you go on there and just search like craft punches. I know if you're in Sassy Crew, Stacy has a whole list of different kinds of craft punches and where she found them. So you could look there too if you're interested in getting some crafty punches. You can do that. I like to use the punch outs. I think it adds a little something, makes it a little more creative, you know. And that's kind of my whole reasoning for doing this, because it's my space to be creative. So I like using the different punches to make things. That's not too bad for my non-dominant hand. I'm surprised. All right, now let's get our berries. I really like this one, I think. I'm definitely gonna be, honestly, I've been sad to take most of them off. There was a couple that I didn't like, but most of the manicures I really liked, so. Stay. Thank you. Okay. Almost done. Well, we made it to 30 minutes. I thought I was going to get under 30 minutes. Dang it. That's okay. That's okay. There's too much. It's on the tweezer too far. I need it to be like just barely on the end of the tweezer. If you're going to do any kind of craft punches, you need a pair of these tweezers. Because it really does make it easier to pick them up and do things with them. So I would say to get a pair of these. In Sassy Crew, I believe Stacy has these linked to, where I bought it from the same person. They're really cheap. And she personalizes them for you. So that's why mine say Mad About Mayonnaise. And I got a case with it too. Same thing, she personalized it. And the cases, you could actually fit, if I can get the little styrofoam piece out there, you could actually fit 2 sets of tweezers in here. So it's a nice little case. All right. Now we're gonna do our last little leaf. Come on. There you go, little guy. All right. But I think I want to hold it from the other side here. This green color is really a good leaf color, I think. Okay. So once I do all of my Christmas mayonnaise, I'm gonna take a picture. I will post it in my VIP group for you guys so you can see all of them that I did over the course of this time. That came out really cute, I think. I really like those. I'm quite pleased. I'm quite pleased with my artwork. And then, especially if you do any punch outs or nail stickers, you always want to top coat it so that they don't go anywhere on you. Punch outs are less likely, but they do have like a little edge to them so they are easier to rip off. So you always want to top coat it so that they don't go anywhere. This is my new favorite top coat. It's Orally, and it's called Glosser. And it gives me a nice shine, but I don't have shrinkage. I think I've said that before on here. Because a lot of times what will happen with some of the top coats I've used that I really love, they give them a great shine, but then the next morning, the tip of my nail is not covered anymore because the strip shrank up, having the top coat on it. So I like this one because it does a really good job of making my nails glossy and shiny, but it doesn't shrink my strips up. I think the faster it dries, the more likely it is to shrink them, because it's going to make it dry out quicker. And then, that's so cute. Okay, I like it. So yeah, I think that's part of it. If you have something that dries a little slower, it's less likely to cause shrinkage. Although this one dries pretty quick for me. I usually can go about my day within a couple of minutes after putting it on it. It's already dry, which is what I love about ColorStreet, because I love having my nails done. If I don't have something on my nails, I feel weird. I feel naked. I like having my nails done at all times. And, you know, when I was doing liquid polish, even gel polish, You know, from the salon, it was fine. But doing it at home with liquid polish or a gel polish, it wouldn't dry right. I had a good LED light, and even the gel polish, it wouldn't actually be dry underneath, and I would end up with wrinkles and lines, or it would just rip because it wasn't actually dry underneath it. And so I love that ColorStreet is dry nail polish because it's 90% dry, or 95% dry, excuse me. And then it cures up the other 5% after you put it on and it gets out in the air. So there are our holly berry nails. I love it. I think it came out super cute. I'm happy with it. So that is it for this one, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Love you. Bye.